Hey, what's going on, everyone? Fitz, Crittle Photography here. And today we're taking a look at stranger number 5 in my 100 Strangers project. I want to make a comment about the project, things that I learned. I want to sprinkle these sort of throughout the discussion. And that is about being in a hurry. I remember one time a basketball coach told me, he says, be quick, but don't be in a hurry. And what he meant by that was you want to have speed, you want to be nimble, get to point A to point B as fast as you can. Don't be in such a hurry where you trip over your own feet or you make a mistake. And I found myself in the early part of this project really being in a hurry. I was so excited somebody said yes for me to take their photograph that I'd be quick to get my camera out, and oftentimes I would make a mistake or not have my settings just like the way I wanted. And I didn't put any real forethought into the photograph. Instead of having the end in mind in the beginning, I kind of went with things as they were in the moment. And so I'm fooling around with camera settings and I'm trying to hurry up while I have someone's attention. But what I found out, people are really patient, and once they said yes, they're pretty much locked in. They'll wait and get your camera stuff set up, and oftentimes it's a good time to chit chat as well. If you want to buy some time during the project or with the person you're talking to, ask what they do for a living, where they're from, what their interests are, they have any kids, are they married, where they go to school, that kind of thing. Just small talk, and it's a way to kind of give you a little bit more time if your camera settings are ready. But what I ended up doing later on in the project was just I would get to a location. If the lighting is pretty consistent where I am, I would go ahead and take a couple test shots, dial it in, and then once that person is there that I want to take a photograph in, try to get them in that same lighting situation. If things change, there should be a slight change, make a modification on the camera, and then snap away. So anyway, just want to say don't be in a hurry, take your time. Prepare, have your shot in mind that you want to take, and then that way you actually want to keep waiting too long. Because there's one person that I shot who was like, hello, hurry up here, I'm busy, need to go, take this photo. But not today. So this is Eva. Now, Eva, I saw her and I saw she had a Clyde Warren emblem on her jacket. As you can see, she has a hat on during Christmas time, so this is obviously taken in December, and the park was getting ready for the holidays, and so that's when I saw her, and I kind of figured she worked there at the park. I'm always a little bit hesitant to ask people who are working, because you don't want them to get in trouble if their boss could be around, or that's something they would even allow. But I've done it several times with this project. I've photographed people who were at work doing their job, and I would just be quick but not be in a hurry and get the photographs, and normally, as far as I know, nobody had a problem. But anyway, so I kind of like she had the Christmas hat on, and she had a very, very nice smile, very pleasant, and so I took this photograph of Eva. We had a little conversation about her job, what she does there at the park. I also offered to give her my card, so if she wanted a copy of the photograph, she could. Never did hear from Eva, never saw. I did see her again at the park, obviously because she was working there. I went back, many times to do stranger portraits at Clyde Warren Park, and I would see her all the time. And we would speak, wave, and say hi, and kind of move on. But she never did email me, and if they don't email me, I don't pressure them regarding the photos. As a matter of fact, out of the 100 that I did, or at least within the lot of the 100, 5 people may have emailed me. I do have some examples where a stranger portrait actually turned into a business portrait, where I actually set up a session for someone. I'll talk about that when I get to that particular stranger. But yeah, so this stranger portrait had actually led to a professional photography session. Which is really good. And I'll tell you what, this stranger project will help you with your conversation. It'll help you to break the ice with people. It'll also help you to make them feel more comfortable as well. It also is an opportunity to learn how to direct them, have them turn, look a certain way to make sure they take the very best photograph they can. So it's a great learning experience, just all around. So anyway, this is Stranger number 5, Eva. This is Fitz Crittle Photography. See ya.